welcome to another episode of the Voice of DUFUHS podcast, proudly brought to you by Styles Media. I am your host for today by the name Omar, and by my left we have
Justin,
Edwina,
Valentine,
Dalu,
Noah.
Okay, so we are going to be discussing a very, very interesting topic today, fresh and brand new. Our topic for today is redefining friendship and intimacy. So to kick this off with, what do you all call a friend?
Actually, it's I know the right role to play. It's someone who understands your personality, who is compatible with you, and someone who respects your integrity. So someone that understands your deeds and your does and your don'ts. Someone that can actually understand when you feel bad or something. And sometimes people take friends as though they are not the kind of people. Relationship and friendship, understand? So they are kind of things that goes together, but they're not actually the same thing. So a friend is someone that can actually come to you in times of needs and in times of joy. So that's someone that can become your friends.
Okay.
and also with them in time of sadness too.
Yes.
Someone you can just tolerate. And just that's basically a friend. To me, a friend is someone that you can just tolerate in the bad and the good times. Especially you can just stick with by all the time till the very end.
For that one, I'm not supportive of the tolerate. I beg, please. Maybe you come and do something, I come to listen nonsense. Please, you just.
Yeah, but this is where I feel like the understanding comes in.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't just, we're all human beings, you don't just stay and then swallow whatever anyone has to give you, irrespective of who the person is.
I think that's where boundaries comes to play. Exactly.
you can't come and offend me and expect me to understand.
Some situations are right like that.
That's why they say that friendship is more like covenantal than contractual. So like people take friends to be, let me say, people. It comes in the different perspectives. You can be people that you play along with, like your classmates. You can call them your friends. People, your roommates. You understand? You can think of different friends in different dimensions as the case may be.
Okay guys, so like moving on from this, we all know what area we are in, like the Gen Z era and all of that. So what do you think is wrong with the friendship setting in the world right now?
Well, personally, I feel like these days people are friends with people when they want something. Like, you're only friends with somebody because you can benefit from that person. And I feel like that's a very wrong perception of friendship. You shouldn't, you shouldn't be with somebody because you want something. You should like genuinely and sincerely be with that person, have that person's back, support that person, not when you're done with that person.
Okay, personally, I feel like one of the major things we are getting wrong in friendship these days is the fact that some people have friends for like social media, and some people have friends for when they are battling with real life. Like you'd see some people now, they would have like this group of friends that they go to, oh I'm down, this thing is wrong with me, and they'll like be the first people to notice. But sometimes some of those friends probably they are not like presentable, or they are not some hotshot influencer on Instagram, and then when it's time to like post someone or probably a friend appreciation post, you go to like tag someone that like literally does not care about you. And I feel like that's what makes some people hurt. They'll be like, oh, friendship is scam. Oh, I'm done being friends with girls. Oh.
Actually, that's why for me, I classify my friends. Yeah, like in all aspects, I classify them. I have friends for pleasure. That's when I have friends. But in times of pleasure, I call them. Then in terms of utility, when there is those friends, well, they are already there for me to eat and then.
But don't you think that's not fair?
No, like
For you to have friends for like pleasure, and then for you to have friends when utility, right?
Yeah.
Like when you need something.
I feel like what
you
he's
need them
trying
for
to
something.
say.
My friends, I classify them based on what they are to me.
Exactly.
People that comes to me for utility, people that comes to me for pleasure, and then people that comes to me because of their character or my character. So those people that comes to me for utility, not necessarily they are not my real friends. Yeah. People that comes to me for pleasure.
Let me tell you something. Like, personally, I've encountered, let me say, series of fake friends. Like, there are many.
Yeah.
Currently, my life, when I came to this place, I wanted to be alone and friends are not just coming to like
Same.
True. But I think if you have a good friend, if you have a very positive friend that reciprocates your energy,
Yeah.
God, you will enjoy
Good, good.
enjoy it. That's just it.
Exactly. I can remember one of the quotes by Aristotle. He said, friendship is a single soul in two bodies. So what does that mean? This friendship is like we share common goal together. We have the same priority. We have something we're looking up to, fighting. But you see, friendship nowadays is like somehow one-sided.
It's always one-sided now.
Actually one-sided.
It's like one person is giving more.
Yes, it's giving more. Like, actually, that's not how friendship is supposed to be.
And currently, for that reason, I think people just always want to over-expect. I don't know how. Like, they see someone that wants to be their friend, but then they're looking up to another person who doesn't want to be their friend.
And
That's how the cycle continues.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
This is where categorizing your friendships come into. You know, some people don't know the difference between, oh, she's just an acquaintance, or oh, this is my friend, oh, now my guy be this. You understand? You know, guys use this a lot. Now my guy be this. Now my G. Now my G.
I think for guys, there's a difference between my guy, my G, and my bro. There are like classifications, but in general, we just like, okay, now my guy be that. But deep down, it's my G, it's my bro. You get?
Applying this to the environment that we are in a school where we have to like stay inside the campus. Nobody's allowed to stay off camp here. And from what I know, we are permitted 3 roommates. Like we have 4 in a room, right? Yeah, and 3 roommates. So sometimes some people tend to overstep their boundaries, you know, and everything. Some people feel like, oh, you should be overly friendly to them. Some people begin to feel some sense of entitlement. And that's when you being a toxic person, you being a toxic roommate, quarrels in the room starts. So like, this is a huge problem in our environment. So like, I think you guys will have a lot to say about this.
If we are roommates and you're supposed to be friends, like you say, like it's true. I will not be your friend if you have
Wait,
I'm not
let me
obligated
continue.
to be your friend. I cannot be your friend. If you are doing somehow, please, I will tell you.
Wait, let me continue. But like, if you first enter university, like a private university setting with you and in your room with 3 other roommates, how do you expect to like relate with people? You have to live with people around you first. That's your roommates first. You give it a try.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Give it a try, and even if you see some things that are wrong, okay, you try to correct them first.
Exactly.
But if it doesn't work out ahead, then you can move out. But the mindset of, okay, they're my roommate doesn't mean I cannot be friends with them.
And then over time, you guys have to come to an agreement of some sort. Okay, I know we are not friends. I probably may not like you or you may not like me, but let's just tolerate each other. Let's try not to strangle each other with our stay here. Because I mean, this is like a medical university, and I think the least year of courses we have here is like 4 years.
4 years.
So like if you're studying here for 4 years, you're going to have an approximate an average of like 12 roommates like before you leave here. So you cannot just let people eat your life like that.
Okay, but this is it here. This is it. I just want to like digress a bit. You see this young man here called Valentine, it's actually my roommate. And like I just come to reason, wow, this guy is really a paragon of true friends. Like our relationship like this. You even see that, wow, brothers. I'm serious. Okay, if you want to eat, we come together, eat together and buy things together, you know, I kind of discuss many things about our life, you know, how we're going to be after here, something like that. So it just depends on your own priority with the person you've met as your roommate. So for me, if I'm with my roommates now, actually I can't say that because you are dating, I can't make you my friend. No, it's
Right.
But like, I feel like friendships like this are like hard to maintain. When you're friends with someone, probably because he's your roommate, you guys don't know how the next section is going to be.
exactly.
Probably you're going to manage to like be visiting his room probably once in a week, or probably when there's like tests or exams, you know the pressure is high. So you might not even like remember, or you'll be like, I've not talked to him in like 2 weeks. Oh, let me go to his room. Then by the 3rd session, when you're with like another set of people might just suddenly turn into hi, hello friends. The energy might not even be there. So I feel like some friendships are prompted by how close you guys are.
exactly, and that is where communication comes to play. you know, in friendship without communication, I think it's just communication. And you see, well, it just depends on what you think about friendship and the relationship. Your friend's supposed to be someone that be able to help you in times of needs. When you are broke, it's not when you have the money. I can remember when I was in secondary school, you see, these people, they will come around me when I have the money. Then when I don't have it, they will run away. They are not friends. They are toxic friends.
They are not even friends at all. They are not friends.
They're parasites.
Exactly.
I do talk about communication.
As a
I do that.
relationship.
I do that. They are my old friends. We don't talk much. If we should have any conversation now, we can last
For like
2
hours.
hours.
Exactly. I've been there.
Yeah,
I've
that's
still there.
communication to
Yes.
when we want to talk, we talk. It's not constant communication.
I think a lot of people misunderstand this communication.
Yes, exactly.
I can be going through something and I'll just feel like, oh, I don't feel like talking to anybody. And like my friends know, oh, I'm a kind of person that when I'm going through something, I tend to withdraw. Some people begin to like get angry and just expect you, they just expect I'm into your life, you must change by fire, by force. Like, why won't you talk to me because you're going through this?
Friendship should be something that you force someone to do, because that is the kind of the difference between that friendship and the relationship. Understand? So relationship is more of communicative, that intimacy of one person not making a decision for himself. But as friends, you have the right to make a decision. Understand? And that is the communication now is like you should be able to communicate at least your feelings to your friends.
Exactly.
So that they will at least feel.
You can't always keep them out.
Yes.
You can't always keep them out.
And there is one thing about this friendship and intimacy. You know, you cannot actually try this. You cannot remove intimacy. And you see, there's one thing about this intimacy. You don't just build intimacy. You build intimacy over time.
Yeah, from friendship.
You see, you build it over time. You can't just say, oh, this person, I don't like him, or he or she doesn't like me. No, you build it over time. Try to give it a try. Yes, try to give it a try. I think you should also come, like you should also bring about this boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. You see, me, I've gone to stick girl. Let me just confess.
Tell me something.
Don't worry, let's not go far.
You know, I just say hi, angel.
Did you have to like Did you say girl or angel?
Angel.
Is that a name?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
So I was like, I started, you know, for this kind of thing, you need to put out, if you like, put around the bush, you know, say a lot of things.
Put around the bush.
A lot of everything. Like, the girl was not responding. Then what did I felt like the girl doesn't like me. It's not having any feeling for me.
Yeah.
So this is the issue now with me, is that I don't just start building this thing. I have to start building. I have to start from somewhere. I can't just dive into someone's life and expect the person to like me. That's where you get it wrong.
Yeah, because there's this thing, not everybody's going to like you. Actually, everybody's going to. It's not like, the thing is, just like Justin said, you can give, like with your roommates, you can give friendship a go, but like it doesn't mean I'm obligated to be your friend. And if I'm not your friend, it doesn't mean I hate you.
Yeah, it's that one.
That's something people confuse. If we're not friends, doesn't mean we hate ourselves.
Yeah.
We're acquaintances, we get along, but like,
Some people feel insulted, like when you ask, oh, who is she to you? Oh, she's just an acquaintance. They feel really insulted. Like, would you prefer I lie to you?
But
Should I lie?
because the person should also know where the person is in your life.
Yes,
People are supposed to like defend their, just like maintain your lane, understand yourself, your relationship
I just see-
with other people.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't know. My problem is that people, they always overstep, over-expect, always from wanting to.
For me, the way I perceive friendship is that anyone you see is your first time friend. As time goes on, they
Start to exactly.
So that's why time is necessary in a relationship or friendship.
Yeah.
So it builds, consolidates with over time, so that it goes. Then that's when you guys have general friends. You have the community level.
Yes.
There is the regional level. You have other friends. Then the person you call your real friend is not that person that understands you.
Yeah, it's exactly. And that is
What do
when-
you have to say about the person that both of you came to this school as friends? Like, all of a sudden, person just start digressing.
It happens now because you
No,
guys
like, how will
know,
you know that kind of person?
let's say, okay, if we're neighbors, let's call it neighbors. If we're just friends, you come into a school that has over how many students? 700, 500, 600, even federal universities, 1,000 now, 1,000 plus. They have to like also relate with other people. And then they can just like have close
Get
relationship
carried away.
with other people. And then you too, you do so the same thing.
Because you said too, you get tired.
Exactly.
They're hanging around.
I've tried,
too much.
like, I've tried.
It's not be like
Yeah.
they're clingy.
We are why is that I'm trying to talk to you? You just want.
But like if they completely shut you up,
I
that's
feel
when
like
you
at
guys
that
are
point,
friends.
that is when you have to
They have shot
categorize them. If you know
this
this,
shot back, I shot.
And you know, nothing lasts forever too. So you're just supposed to like enjoy the good time.
I feel like that's when you need to like categorize. If you know this person from home, oh, he lives close to me. There is a point where you need to transition from, oh, he's my friend, to, oh, he's my neighbor. He just lives near me. Yes, because like the one doesn't have to go. In a pain, truly. The one doesn't have to go like the way you plan.
But you see, there's one thing about this friendship. We should also understand that over time our priorities changes.
Yeah.
So I have you, Edwin. You are my friend for almost about I say 5 years. Then getting to maybe next 3 years, our priority will eventually change. And you start moving in a different direction. So we must it's not must that we should move in the same direction.
But then and it's also good to carry your friend along.
Yes, and yes, this is when we have to be now selective, and that is when breakup is necessary. Let me just tell you that. No, let me tell you this. Even in the friendship and intimacy, breakup is actually necessary. I'm very, very honest. Breakup is very, very necessary. But people see breakup as something very disgusting, not cool enough. It's very, very cool. When you go for like breakup, it's when you find out that we are not having the same goal again. Yeah. I just have to let you go. But breakup should be done like it's not something just like
The one I know,
It's
for guys,
like
the guy wants to break up.
physically, like they tell you, bro, like sis, let us end it, or they use snubbing and.
Yeah, people have different ways of
Which one would you prefer?
People have different ways of withdrawing. Like me now, most times I'm not good at like talking to people to tell them to your face that I do not want, because I don't even like seeing maybe it might be hot now. I don't like seeing it. So better I just personally withdraw. Keep on talking to trying to talk to me or text me. I won't
It's
reply.
left to that person to now
understand.
know, to understand.
Exactly.
Okay, let me throw in an example. We are in a medical school. Some of us have 4 years courses. Some of us have 5 years courses. Some of us have 6 years courses. So sometimes, okay, probably I have a friend that has 4 years to serve in this school, and then over time our priorities change. This person is like outside and I'm just in school, and probably the only thing I'm worried about is my education. You don't know what this person is facing outside. So some people don't understand. I understand like it's good to carry your friend along, but like at the points in life we grow, we change, priorities change.
As those priorities change, it wouldn't be wrong to at least once in a while check in. How are you doing? How is school? Usually like because you leave and I'm still here, it's as if the 4 years we had together was nothing.
Some people begin to feel offended when you just start checking in like that. They won't just understand. They'll be like, oh, we went from gisting for like 5 hours to like hi, hello, everyone sits.
That's when maturity comes in.
But the thing is that the person, first things first, you won't want to blame the person because the person has not been in that particular situation. That's why they say experience is the best teacher. You can't just tell the person that, okay, I'm going through this, that's why you won't be able to understand. The person will always want to give excuses until he or she, like the person is there already to understand that, oh, this is why I could not talk to this person. Because me, before I entered university, I had like a break. So my friends that entered on time, I thought that they were just like leaving me for no reason. But now that
Now
I'm in
you
school,
understand.
there is a lot of work every time. You always have to do 1 or 2 things. Not
That's why
registration.
sometimes you say
it's
you don't
reading.
call in, don't check in, or like guys,
So
calm
even
down.
for you to,
are
like
going
now,
to
this
use
school
no
or some
one.
schools where there are no networks, before I find time and place to call you and relax, it's very, very stressful. So some people do not just understand until they feel like they experience that particular situation.
So guys, moving on. Forget about it. Moving on from this, let's talk about opposite gender friendship. You know, sometimes when you're like friends with the opposite gender,
Why is it?
so when you're friends with the opposite gender, some people begin to ship you guys, and then from there pressure begins to
Getting worse and worse.
and then sometimes some certain things begin to like go on between you two, like mushy guys.
Let's call it out. Let's call it out.
You know, the thing is, when you're friends with a guy, right? Let's assume majority, like during the time you're not busy with school per se, you're always spending time together, right? Someone told me that let's say me and you now were hanging out, we always hang out together, right? But the moment you start showing me a lot of attention, I start to feel like, oh, me, he likes me, should I? Yeah. So you start to fool yourself. No offense. You start to fool yourself that he likes me. Maybe I like him. It's not true. You sleep and wake up 2 days later.
Oh wait, you understand what it means for someone to like give you attention?
You know, the thing is normal. If somebody starts giving you attention, you start feeling special. Yeah, people are really different.
Some people crumble at the slightest show of affection or like small attention. Oh, how are you? Have you eaten? They be like, likes me.
This one is too bad. But like, if you show attention, too much attention to a particular person, the person obviously has to like feel some type of way towards you because how far now? There are other people here, but like it's only me.
Everybody has freedom of feelings. So
you can't blame that person.
That thing crossed my mind, God. Actually, in the church, it happened actually.
The house of the Lord. The house of the man.
But me, you understand, God is been put me in the church. I said, but it's better I've been learned. So this special girl, actually, she's special, very special. So each time, like, so this is love. She'll be like, if she comes out, like, oh, how are you doing? I believe you did well last night. So I just like to give you a care. But not necessarily that I'm kind of wanting to. I just want to care for her.
Yeah.
But how she's taking it in another dimension. She was not contradicting to me. I was like, this girl, could it be that this girl don't understand what I mean to chew up?
I'm always in that particular situation. Every time I'm like talking to a girl, I don't know, tell me that okay, this girl likes you, and I'm like, how? And their reply is, I give too much green light. I'm talking to you to know how you are, and then I'm always hearing green light. What is green light?
When you they start to give that kind of attention.
You know, some people mistake liking somebody romantically to adoring somebody.
That one safety.
I feel like adoring is even too far. Like, I just care about you.
You care about you. I want to check it. Doesn't mean anything is going on. Don't get the wrong idea.
Exactly. And you see, this is what I want to say. Do you know it is better you be in like this platonic relationships. This platonic relationship is like no sexual feelings, no romantic feelings. It's better you first of all be in such situation before you dive into romantic relationship. Do you know why? Because in that platonic stage, you'll be able to know everything about this person. You'll be able to know the in and out of this person. But if you just dive into romantic relationship, I'll just come to you. Hey guy, I have this 2 houses in London, 3 houses in Japan.
And you think the girl will not fall?
That's one thing about girls. I don't know if
Exactly.
they are just falling for the material stuff. Not
Princess treatment.
That's
A girl needs princess treatment, please.
That is what the relationship today is. Friendship today.
It's terrible.
Gender.
Very terrible.
According to what is really necessary. Just as you mentioned, platonic. That was this way that I was using describing it. No romance. No romance. That is no romantic. Understand? If you want to indulge into a relationship as a young guy, you are still going to understand. The first thing the lady will expect from you is money,
That's in this current
Take me out.
True, now you will take her out. You have to take her.
Yeah, you take her out necessarily. It's definitely
that one is very necessary.
like,
But the girl should understand, you know.
understand. Sorry.
Let him finish.
Sorry, sir.
But the thing is that if she requests much from you, of which she's doing nowadays, yes,
That is the setting currently.
First, my rent is finishing this month.
well, hear me out. What if my rent is actually finishing?
Why is it? Were you not living like last year or 2 years ago? Why
If don't shout, release your voice.
When you don't finish mine,
exactly. You remember your living.
So, no, I feel like sometimes,
Yeah.
guys, it depends on the kind of energy. You can't come to me and be like, you know, this new breeze that I really don't find attractive. They'll be like, oh, what's your name? No, don't worry, send your account number. When I'm transferring the money, I'm going to see your name. Something like that. It depends on the approach. If you come to me like that, the thing is that my mommy, she swallowed machete.
Yes. I believe if you want to approach opposite gender relationship, you shouldn't first of all proceed with money.
Yeah, just be yourself.
Yeah, you should just be. In fact, you should even render yourself less timid, more timid than you are.
How you start matters.
It's
Don't
as
do
time
because
goes
of
on.
what you got in relationship. It's bad.
It is bad.
Yeah, but the thing is that as time goes on, it's good to enter into
That's
a more defined relationship. Yeah.
So correlating this to like friendship, you see some guys will be like, my babe no they do best you.
Yes.
My babe no they do best. Sometimes like you get into a relationship, some boys will like purposely cut you off from a lot of your male friends, especially if this is a guy that's like probably kind of insecure, probably he's not that rich, and then you have a friend that's like richer than him, you bring it to babe.
The one, let me consider the ones that feel insecure about the money. It's very obvious that they brought you in with their money. So if they see someone that has more money, they become very scared. And then about the insecurity one with their friends, with the other male friends, I doubt anybody, like a normal person, will just start feeling insecure. You have to make the person feel insecure.
You know, that's why, for me, that's what I believe. Before you got into the friendship with that person, she was in friendship with another person. And you yourself, you know it, you were friending someone. So, the truth there is that if the person should leave you, that means he's not going to fight for a girl. If you should fight for a girl, one day, someone will still fight you.
You will not fight for love.
No, you fight for love. Define fighting for love. Not
Spicy. We are going to come to this because this topic is beginning to get spicy.
For me, for a girl to say, "Oh, hello, babe. My street has finished. I need to buy a new hair. I need to do this." Is it a parasitic relationship?
Yes, that's
What are we into? If you want to make relationship, to be lively, give me, I will give you. Take me out, I will take you out.
Yes. No, I actually agree with that. The guy shouldn't be the only one doing the work.
By the time you do that, the guy himself will be giving you respect.
yeah.
You know that you are not like.
I feel like this is now very affected by social media because these days now,
Like coming down. This thing is like
I like using this instance because this guy that really showed us perfect understand. There was this girl, we were working together actually, we were 3 on this.
you have suffered though. I've been through a lot.
Like, single as the song, we don't do relationship. We sing the song.
You know, but actually, I was trying to test run, you understand?
Testing the
Yeah,
water.
are you serious? To know how big
Intentions.
I was like, okay, let's see, we are into friends now. That thing don't tell minds. If we are into friendship now, can you mind taking me out? She was like, God forbid, I'd like to take you out. You got my boyfriend, so you shouldn't want to take me out.
I feel like this is not defined by social media because like you go on social media, you're like, oh, passenger princess,
Yes.
princess treatment or nothing,
Exactly.
baby girl treatment. Some guys actually encourage this. They'll be like, oh, all I need to do is book the flight and then you snap my hand and post on social media.
Just one DM, everything have changed.
But you see, this is what we are doing here. The purpose of this podcast is redefining friendship.
Yeah.
Now we are going to be telling people, okay, this is the way they need to do. This is the way they need to actually behave for this intimacy to be lifelong.
And I feel like people already know what to do, but they are just deceiving themselves.
It's true. They know.
Like nobody's lying.
We all know what we are doing.
But it's not everybody that knows what to do. Like I think I met a girl a few days ago.
When was like they meet all these girls?
I was like,
It's so wasted the point.
so I was like, come on, babe. I just said babe now. I just said it now.
That's so
Come on,
stupid.
Hey,
calm down.
I'm going to come back to something you said. Yeah.
Buy me a range. Now look at me. Say, okay, you're carrying now. I not carry the orange, but I start developing this feeling for this girl because I just now start feeling that if I carry this girl not gonna be parasitic type. It's something like that. So actually, relationship should not be one-sided. Thank you. When it is one-sided, it is tagged as toxic relationship.
And that is the reason.
Now people enter relationships, like you said, they don't know what they want in that relationship. People enter relationship without a long-term commitment.
Oh,
That's exactly what they want. A very short step. I feel
They're just for the fun of it. Now we're done. It's over.
Yes.
The next one. That's why you don't hear
They do not
13
believe
boyfriends, 15 girlfriends.
ups and downs. Everybody just ups based on social media because me, I can't stay and post my bad times. I always post my good times. And if someone sees it, they'll be like, oh, I want this type of stuff. But they won't believe. They won't even want to think what the person is going through.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
So the whole problem with this relationship and friendship thing is coming from social media because people are lying on social media.
Everybody is learning on social media. Everybody is learning on social media. It's not something that come and say everybody is learning on social media.
Except you. No, you guys should stay safe. No.
Fear them. All the kind of people fear them. You just like the battle.
The thing is that everybody wants to feel belonged.
yes, exactly. I want to have this fun.
That's it. But the thing is that after feeling belonged,
Yes.
accepted, and kind of being integrated, what then comes after it? When the girl starts working from you still think she's parasitic. You know that.
Okay, so now let's relate this to an environment there, and I'm going to talk about this one because it is very personal to me.
Yes.
And if you are watching this, okay, let's not.
Let's not get so aggressive.
What do you think about your friends, especially in a school environment like this? You are in an already established friendship with someone that this is platonic.
Yes.
This is platonic, and then they begin to like, how far? Oh my, get this babe where and then something begins to happen between those two people.
Yeah.
And then it's now conflicting with your friendship that you have with that other person. And then when anything goes on in the relationship, maybe the other party begins to feel like, this friend is the reason why this thing is happening. Do you understand? So I think sometimes people really misplace their priorities in relationship.
Yes.
You begin to look at, wow, this is her friend. You get fine, see him limp. See him limp, you understand? You begin to like think about stuff like that, and then you just begin to before you know what's going on, you're beginning to lose sight of what you're doing in the relationship. Today you're dressing up, I must outdress that friend today. Let me know what he sees in her that he doesn't see. Unnecessary competition, yes. And then imagining that, the girlfriend has her own friend group, and then the other person has her own friend group. From there's a clash out of the blue just because of unnecessary, should I say insecurity?
Yes.
Thank you.
Insecurity.
The thing can come up when they see each other, the gender, the girl or the boy, start making like secrets, telling it's possible. Understand? You can tell this boy he's saying he does this, he does that. So those people you are telling the story, they are not actually happy with that to extent. They themselves is the girl, they love the girl, the guy. They want to be in that particular position you are. The guys now want to be in that position the girl is as well. So that's why the competition comes in. But aside that, every guy that finds any beautiful lady is a problem. Any lady that finds a beautiful guy is a problem.
Even beautiful or not beautiful.
Beautiful or not, that's a problem.
People always stereotype. There's this thing I believe in. Like for married men, I feel they attract more females when they are married. than single. And then for women, they just have anytime, anywhere, they always attract people. So it's just your personal beliefs that will make you, okay, I have to shift this person away from me. And even always telling your partner, personally, I feel it's not a good idea because you're always keeping him on his toes. Every time you're telling him that, okay, this person came to meet me. You should just know how to handle it yourself because you know it's not going to stop. It's actually never going to stop.
But then what about in a relationship where probably, okay, we're having something intimate and then you have a question, you're like, oh, you have to stop talking to her.
That's bad.
It is really bad.
Because excuse me, before he came to my life, this person was there.
But another point of view is that the person was there and yet he found another person to like make the person go higher.
But I wasn't with that person to date that person.
But the thing is that the person came to your life, and if that person should be in your life, intermediating your relationship, it will definitely affect you. So why then call that person up in your affairs?
Again, I feel like some people don't help themselves. Like, okay, you are in a relationship. Obviously, there are some things you should keep away from me as your friend from your relationship. Don't put me in a spot where I have to be like the enemy of progress, or I have to be like the person that is like, or you now want to feel like these two fine girls, they are struggling for me.
Yes.
That
That happened in this school. Like these two people I know, a guy and a girl, they had this issue this night. But then it was very clear and obvious that they were like having an argument or something. And me and my friend were just like, what happened? We didn't go to video, we were just asking ourselves. And then one brought up the idea of let's talk to one. And I was like, you put your mouth inside this thing now and then decide one person. The next day they come together again and then all of a sudden the whole matter is on your head.
Yes.
That was how we left it. The next day and then this guy started shining it again. Like it's always like smiling.
32.
If you supported one person, the other person will be like, look at what this guy said about you. He said you were wrong, blah blah blah. And then that's how the problem starts.
Because this is so me. When me and my friend were having an argument, everything everybody said to me, leave that guy. See, my dear, when we reconcile, gist with screenshots, voice notes, evidences, receipts everywhere.
Well, it just is just pointing us whether should there be fight in relationship. Let me just like
Ups and downs.
There's some things you most definitely disagree on. You just have to be how mature you are to handle that situation. Not every small
But there's some situations where you have to just
I'm not doing it, I'm done with you. I hate that thing. Break up.
But you know,
Let's
there's
go on a break.
situations where you just have to like.
Yeah, he's talking about when you map out some things as your deal breaker. There's something we call deal breaker.
Yeah.
When a deal breaker is like something, if this person does this, no
You
explanation
have to
whatsoever.
be like human or be normal about it. Not that you set your.
Yeah.
The thing you have to understand is that in relationship, you must possess some qualities.
Yeah.
You must be enduring type. That's
Very
patience.
enduring.
That's why I'm saying you should not go and over endure. You should set your deal breaker. You should know when like
That reached me.
Okay,
I'm not
let's
doing
say
it again.
in 1 month into a relationship now, the person oversteps. Like your deal breaker, what do? You end it there.
Of course.
No.
Yes. Because I'm going to make it clear to you that this is my deal breaker.
Okay.
So
And then
you outrightly going to do it.
after 1 month now, and then they'll be like, okay, who was your former? You call that person your ex. 1 month relationship, you call the person your ex.
you don't
You
just
can't. You say 3 months relationship because you've not like stayed together for long.
you don't
Not-
just break up with someone.
Like
You
that.
don't just serve someone
Exactly.
facts just like that.
And if you see
Egg.
if you really have the mindset that you want to break up, that is when you break up. If you really love the person, you're going to be flexible.
Break up is not something you
Sit
take
up and
offense for. You have been thinking about it. You've already broken up with that person.
long.
You know this thing, your love.
This one has
happening.
finally
So there's nothing. See, there's sometimes I feel like there's something love can do. Love can rewrite your constitution.
Yeah.
For you to adapt into this relationship. I know you'll be funny. So for you to adapt into this, so you have to redefine. I don't know that you will have to redefine what that is. You have to kind of accommodate that ups and downs when it comes. So for you to build a standard and beautiful, in fact, with uncommon
Let me not tell something.
friendship.
So
Okay.
currently, you can hardly find love. You show up with scenarios. Is that lost?
The system is damaged.
Obsession.
The system is
Divine
damaged.
chance. that feelings of vengeance, the enmity, like everywhere is
It's true.
everywhere is just so clustered. It's too many nonsense.
Exactly my bro. Like you see a girl now, say, yes, I broke up with this guy. This guy was very
You
I'll go out.
too much. You for enter another market.
But you know, like after a breakup, there were obvious reasons why you guys broke up. Probably one was not like the better person. So the person will be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do the next time in my relationship.
Thank you.
That's like, let me not use vengeance, but you're okay. I receive heartbreak now. And I'm like, oh, let me fuck up. So the next time I want to enter, I always be very careful and always say, make references to the past. Okay, I did this thing before, so let me not try it again.
You know, that's why, like, not in fact, in every few experiences matters.
Exactly.
In a relationship, you've had experiences of different stuff, personalities, you understand?
Yeah.
You will definitely make a perfect relationship. But some people will be like, oh, this guy is so calm, he's really bad.
Sometimes
I have an issue with that.
Sometimes there's a limit to that experience. Not the experience that you have dated everybody here.
No one.
I did it, so I learned this, I did this, so I learned this.
No, you are the problem. If you always have problem with 4 different people and you think that they are the ones, you're obviously
Then the
not
problem
one.
is from you.
You yourself, definitely.
You know, if you're breaking up with everybody, therefore you're not the type that should go.
You are exactly. You should just stay where you're
It's
going.
happening away from you. But to put it in a simplified format, the experience I'm talking about is that you already have what it means to be in a relationship. Yeah, let's say the first one you entered, it was toxic. Yeah. The second one you entered, you understand, it was a bit of so stress. So you don't know that the kind of stress, but the time you're supposed to be reading or doing other things, the person will disturb you. So you know that that person that are learning with you. They're trying to redefine. So now, your next action or your next target in the relationship is to suit it to that, to call it from that ups and downs that you had before, and then align it with the goals that you have from the person.
Okay, so rounding this up, yes, I'm going to bring this back to friendship from intimacy, all the way back to friendship, because we are in the university environment and these two go hand in hand. So, when it comes to relationship, education, friendship, some people don't know how to juggle between that. Sometimes they are confused. Sometimes they leave the order for the order.
I think that's a personal problem.
But the thing there is that in life, there should be balance in everything.
Balance, yes.
No one will ever live in an environment in isolation. You'll be depressed.
Yes.
Definitely.
But if you become addicted to friendship, you will lose in your education. Also in all, just like putting your studies, exercise,
You balance everything.
your friends, understand? So this, you have to have a set of friends that you work around. That will kind of relieve you. That we call them antidepressant friends. Friends, they will be there for you in all times. So they can. There are sometimes you'll be like, but this course, but I'm tired.
You're tired, yeah.
So that we're tired. I want to say you are tired. You are tired in spirit, in flesh, mental, everything. So those are the friends that will help you.
There's also this time when you say you are tired and then your friends will say they are tired too. It will also give you joy because oh my god, one of us got
So I feel like you also know when like you are ready for something.
Yes.
You can be at a point in your life where you know that you can't juggle between dating and your education. You focus on your education. Because life is life. And you live a long life. There will be a point where that love to find you self.
And life,
So let's say now you're focusing on your education. At some point you're ready to start dating. And at some point, so like at least you know you focus on every area, small. Take it easy.
Sorry, I'm cutting you. Talking about not dealing with friends and focusing on your education, really disaster are very helpful. If you want to focus on your education, that's why I say you should focus on platonic relationship for your friendship. This aspect of education, so that you not be distracted. It's when the person starts disturbing you with sexual
all the
moralities. That's
I know someone that juggles both like sexual relationship and if you see his very brain, It's hot.
The person is
Everybody, if you now see where
it's not about your
That we really have all this here. I'm going to
He knows you have
after
talent.
this.
There was probably a time in his life where he was not doing it.
Actually,
yeah.
He now found out that he can, or he realized that he could.
Everybody's different.
Okay,
So
just like what Dr. Valentine said, you have antidepressants
Friends.
Let me tell you the truth. I've actually made several studies on friendship and relationship. Yes, I found out there is this. Sorry, I'm digressing a bit. There is this hormone release called oxytocin. This hormone now will actually make you like it will make you so cool when you're in love. Falling in love before you actually know what I'm talking about. Like, no, obviously, This is it now. It is antidepressant. Hormone is antidepressant, just like what you said. It's anti-aging.
Thank you.
Anti-aging. I said anti-aging. Like I've made several studies on that.
Are you experienced in it, or you just
No. I've made study on it, and I've gone into the field to actually experience it. I made this study for over 2 years. Yes, and I found
3 years of your life.
he's a pro, professional.
I think your name should be Dr. PhD.
What is it called? Relationship therapist.
Love doctor.
Love doctor.
I actually tell young people, I actually need to gather young people to teach them how to engage in both platonic and romantic relationship. To actually balance.
The thing is that, as you say, if you see people who are in a healthy relationship, you understand that the joy is there. Their nature, we actually be different. That's why there's a certain age again we reach. All about her life will be friends.
Yeah.
Mostly the friend guys tends to pretend. Guys are very bad. They can pretend in all these aspects.
Yeah.
But yes, it tends to show more in their body, in their flesh. They are very agitating. So that hormone now is what is responsible as an example. Yes. Use a pleasure, and it helps a lot actually. Use a bond and in a natural.
Okay, so in conclusion, you guys, we are all students, we are human beings, we have feelings. Everyone needs friends. Everyone at some point needs romance. And we need our certificates because where would the money come from?
Exactly.
Yeah, so we need to relax now. So we need all of this in our life, and it is also very important that we know how to juggle between these things. You place your priorities so you don't get confused in life. And with this, we have come to the end of this particular podcast. So guys, thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. Please do. Thank you so much.
Give your thoughts, just anything.
Yes.
You want us to improve, give your thoughts.
We are going to be replying to all the comments extensively. So please. I remain your host, Omar, and by my left,
Justin, Honorable G, something like that.
Edina.
Valentine.
And see Noah.
bye guys.
Love,
Thank you.